and good morning, gamers. Today I have plans. Dawn Trail came out a hecking long time ago, and what level of quests am I on? I don't know. Let's find out. 92. Because one simply logs onto the game, does a whole lot of nothing, logs off. And that's just been my life for like the past couple months of playing this game. So guys, we're gonna do the main story and we are going to do well at the main story. And welcome back, madam. You've had a Landsguard messenger most anxiously waiting on your return. Ine of the Third Promise's entourage, I've been all over the city looking for you. The Dawn servant summons you to the palace. You are to present yourself to the gate guard stationed outside Sunperch at your earliest convenience. Oh, and one more thing. You are not to mention this visit to Ukluma, okay? Okay, hello. Y'all. I have a paper thing due today, right? But I haven't started it. But I'm filled with joy and gladness because I got 100% on last week. So I am very excited about that. Yay, look at me doing good in school. Oh, yes. I mentioned it briefly on my community post that I made with like the schedule, but we're dialing back the streams to like probably 3 times a week regularly, like every week. And just because I'm in college now, guys, so I gotta work on that a little bit more than I gotta work on live streams. Oh, I forgot to fix my mouth too. Oh, how sad. I was setting up my V-bridger, but I accidentally toggled it. So like I hit the maximum, but the minimum isn't proper. So because I talk with my mouth really closed, it's not doing what I want it to, but that's okay. The Dawn servant awaits you within. While I was not informed of the reason for your audience in terms of attire, I would suggest full battle regalia. Okay. I feel like I'm pretty set. Please be voice acted. That way I can talk over it. But anyways, yay! So I got 100% in that, and I also had to take a quiz, and I only missed 1 question. So I'm a scholarly scholar. Yay! Look how cute I am. Dang, I'm so far away. What's the point of this? Get closer, ma'am. That's okay.
When I learned my daughter's champion was back in the city,
is he going to kill me?
couldn't resist the opportunity.
Sir? Oh. I'm looking a little concerned about this. But yeah, also I made some videos for Resident Evil 3 because I was a bit bored on my singular day that I had nothing to do. And I was like, dang, I have this whole day to myself. I'm gonna play some Resident Evil 3 and I'm gonna record it. And I had a lot of fun making those videos. I think I'm gonna make part 3 today, actually, after, mind you, I finish this assignment. Not before. Unless you confuse yourself of my intentions. I promise, guys, I'm not gonna procrastinate. I'm not gonna do it. So after I finish this assignment, I can play more Resident Evil 3. But yeah, the videos are really fun to make. And the videos were really fun to make. I really liked them. Quite enjoyable.
Before a victor could be decided.
So now you're gonna kill me? Okay, I'm gonna win though, because I have to win. Hello, Noel! Oh, I feel like it's been a while. Welcome back to another stream. Welcome. Oh, guys, guess what? So I'm on this app called Influencer, right? And I quite like Influencer. It's where they send you like free things that you have to pay taxes on and then review, right? But I received an empty package in the mail and I'm a bit confused, so I had to make a support ticket. Oh, I'm so nervous. I don't like talking to support, guys. Why don't we find out? Pew pew! Oh yeah, I did. I'm sorry. I think that we're pretty settled into the time though. I don't think it's gonna change until like I graduate and then get a real job.
Why not indeed?
Because at least right now I have a pretty decent schedule. Yay! Guys, I forgot. I finished my book. Guys, oh my goodness. Whoa, this book was so hacking good, my friends. I am astonished. Oh my goodness. Oh my goodness, guys. Okay, let me do this fight and then I'll tell you guys all about it. I don't want to save it. I can't keep this bottled up, so we'll just reiterate it because I do have like a chatting variety stream, which is usually when I tell you guys all about the plots of the different books that I've been reading. But this is just too good. I gotta focus though, guys. It has been a second since I've done anything other than craft my levy quests though, so let me get readjusted here. I hope he doesn't kill me. Okay, we're looking pretty alive. Okay, that's looking pretty dangerous. I'll go over here then. Okay. My brain can't focus on two things at once. So let's just get this done. Oh, that looks like it's gonna go that way. Yeah. Okay. Okay, cool. So we want to be on this side right here, right? Yeah! Yeah, there we go. Can't use that yet. Did I win? Yay! Okay, I don't think this is the end though. This is just like a phase change. But he's dead. Is he dead? I think they said that he's just like sleeping. And give Wukong a try? I don't know. Honestly, if I'm being completely real, probably not. It's not really my type of game. But you can never say never. I will say that at least for right now, for like the foreseeable future, if I have to pay for it with my own money, likely not, because Alice Luxa is hacking poor right now, guys. Oh my goodness, why are textbooks so expensive? Why are they so expensive? In what world do they need to cost that much money? Tell me, my friends. I don't understand it. Okay, I was safe where I was. Shouldn't have moved. Oh! Oh my goodness, I can't believe it. That's like robbery. That should be illegal. So, I don't really care for that, my friends, but it's okay. I really wanted to go to hacking Barnes & Noble today too, because there's this book that's coming out that honestly, I thought that it was just like one of those instances where it's like kind of the TikTok author promoting it super heavily. And sometimes those books are a bit disappointing, but then I saw someone who wasn't the author promoting it super heavily, so I was like, maybe I should go check it out. I forgot what it was called though. But I wanted to get it. Right now I'm reading one that I'm almost done with called Even Though I Knew the End or We Knew the End. One of the two. I don't know. It's about these two girls and there's like a serial killer or something and they're trying to like figure out who it is. And it's got like magic and whatnot. Haven't finished it yet. I don't really like giving the whole rundown of books before I finish them because plot twists and stuff always happen and then I'm like, oh, but I think I know how it's gonna end. I am convinced. I know how it's gonna end. Oh, hi, bye, go enjoy work. I'm glad I glanced up and was able to see your message. I wanna die. There we go. But it's pretty okay. Honestly, I don't care so much for the writing style of it. But I'm just a hater when it comes to like that specific style, you know? Almost like too casual, if you know what I mean. Like, I don't want my writing to be like super duper formal and whatnot, not like that. But when they use a lot of heavy slang and stuff, I don't really care for that. But you know, it's important to consume a large variety of content, is it not? So even if it's not my favorite thing ever, that doesn't make it bad. Okay, so this I think is just gonna like push me, not, I thought it was, oh dang. I thought it was one of the ones where you run away from it, but apparently not. Yeah, probably. Apparently the stepsister one that I got is kind of like that, at least from what my brother was saying. Guys, why are they step-siblings? Like, why can't we just not have them be step-siblings? But it's fine. I'm still gonna read it because, you know, I bought it and might as well see. But I don't care about step-siblings. That's disgusting in my opinion. That's kind of gross. But it's fine. Let's see, large variety of content is important to being well-read. I don't think that's gonna be the next one though. I think the next one, I haven't really decided yet, if I'm being completely frank. I kind of had my order down when I was reading Dowry of Blood, and I knew like I wanted to read this other one next, but it's only 130 some pages. Oops. So I don't know what to do next. Forbidden somewhere, I suppose. This is such a long fight. That's the one thing I don't really care for about these story like missions, is that the fight sequences are always super duper hecking long. It's probably also exacerbated by the fact that I didn't really upgrade my gear at all. I'm just sort of waiting for the quests to do that for me. Okay, like this. Oh, I hit the wrong one. That's okay. I don't think the order matters anymore. As far as the like ending combo. Yeah. Ouch. Oh, I see. I see the issue. Okay, we're fine. We're fine. We're fine. We're fine. That was scary. I got distracted. I'm sorry. Oh! I'm not ready. Why is it so demanding? Jeez! That was a very demanding, like, quick time sequence. Oh my goodness gracious. Did you guys hear how fast I was hitting those keys? Jeez. But we did it. And the game is Final Fantasy XIV. Hello, welcome to the stream.
I brought my full strength to bear against
I have strawberry Dr. Pepper today. I bought a 6-pack, but it turned into a 5-pack because so it's been pretty hot with like global warming and all that, and I bought my 6-pack of Dr. Pepper, right? I put it in my cart and I went to go take my little cart back to the cart corral. What do I come back to? What did I come back to in my hecking car? One of the bottles in my beautiful 6-pack of Dr. Pepper has collapsed in on itself. The lid has blown off, and my car is covered in strawberry Dr. Pepper. I hated that. I did not enjoy that. I was stunned. Oh, I think they got shipped, but I don't think I received them yet. Hopefully here shortly. I'm so excited. I'm going to wear them to the bookstore to try and seduce my bookstore woman with them. Who hopefully still works there. I don't think she does though. I haven't seen her in a long time. But I dream of the day. I'm sorry, random woman. I'm not that intense. I'm just being dramatic. I'll do my best and I'll report back. Okay guys, anyway, so I finished A Dowry of Blood, and I don't know if you guys remember, but I was dragging it a little bit on stream because I was like, I don't know if it's gonna be that good. It's kind of just like a mad book, like you read it and it's okay, but then it's just like whatever, and you just sort of like move on from it. I will not be moving on from this book. My friends, oh my goodness, if my parents could stop texting in the hecking group chat.
Then
Let me turn off my ringer. Hold on.
given your
There you go.
journey together thus far, what is your
Okay. The bookstore woman. Guys, this is one of the best hecking books I've ever read. It is fantastic. It is phenomenal. And oh, I loved it so much, my friends. It was so hecking good. Let me get out of this cutscene because I feel like I should pay a little bit of attention. I love Wuklama. You can stop being mean. So many people hate on her, but right now I love her. I know I'm not very far in yet though, so I've got plenty of time to hate her, but
tactful response?
at least for right now. I didn't say that.
Not yet.
I didn't say that, sir. You're putting words in my mouth.
Lama thinks she
Oh, I wonder. Oh man, it's behind. I've got like
their cultures.
my shelf is set up so I've got a bunch of books in the back and then like some front-facing books.
She's seen in the
So it's kind of hidden behind everything. Otherwise, I would go grab it. But guys, it was so hecking good. Because once you got to the end,
You must have realized
I was astonished. You're about to go to bed? Oh, get good sleep. Oh, your birthday's coming up soon. How exciting. I hope you do something fun.
parents are lacking. This is
I won't learn to hate her. I won't. I will not.
choose a fitting candidate, but to cultivate one.
Sir, stop talking. I have important things to discuss.
And if no one has impressed me by the end of it, then to no one will I yield my throne.
Okay. Oh no. Shock.
As a parent,
Stop
I
talking.
pray that my children rise to the occasion.
That's okay, sir. I shouldn't disrespect you. I'm sorry. Let me just
With outsiders dragged into my game, I am also hopeful that the different perspectives you and your companions
your children hate each other. Like, why do they hate each other? That's something I don't really understand. Like, I understand that you're allowed to hate your siblings, but it feels weird that they act almost like strangers, like they don't know each other at all. But then we're supposed to believe that they all like grew up together and stuff, but they literally hate each other. So, oh, sounds yummy. My favorite wing flavor is Parmesan garlic. Guys, I got some super hecking expensive truffle seasoning to put on French fries.
I knew it.
Do that. It's a good idea. Like, it was like $8. But
There I was,
Do it.
about to sit down for some of Namika's cooking when I heard that Papa had taken
that was completely unrelated, but still. Y'all, it's life-changing. I got these French fries and they're supposed to be like
dueling behind
fast
my
food
back,
style.
weren't you?
So they're really crispy, but they didn't have any seasoning on them.
I see there is no
So originally I was looking for Parmesan garlic, but instead I found truffle seasoning, my friends.
I took care.
And I had to get it. I really like truffles. I know that they're a bit controversial because sometimes people don't seem to like them, but
You and your ally may return to the contest
yeah,
without
sorry, I
disadvantage.
sneezed like super hecking loud, didn't I? My bad.
Done.
You got the allergies, but hopefully not too bad. Fingers crossed.
Just as I was learning newfound respect for my father. Let's take our leave of this battle-mad oaf before he
Ma'am?
calls on the rest of my entourage.
Why so aggressive? Okay. Okay. Are you good?
Watch over her, champion.
Okay. I believe they were joking, but I missed the context of that. So that just came off really strong. I don't need a monologue from him. She's adopted.
Koina's recruits are no less sharp as one might expect of Gallup's countrymen.
I don't want a monologue.
They saw the flaws in our claimants from the outset. The other
She's adopted, and then the other one, Kona, I'm not sure. every single character says it with a different accent. But those two are adopted, and then the other one that I forgot the name of isn't. Okay, yay! Okay, so the book is called A Dowry of Blood, right? And it's about Dracula's first wife. But wait, I shouldn't spoil it, but anyways, it's about Dracula's first wife, and it is a hecking good book. So it starts off super duper fast paced, and it just goes like really fast, and you're like, oh, this is a pretty enjoyable read, but you know, I'm not really gonna think about it. But it does slow down towards the end a little bit, where you start to realize just how much the characters have been developed like before your very eyes, but you don't even realize how drastically everything has changed. Like the whole dynamic changes and shifts throughout the books, and it's insane. And then the ending, some people said that the ending was rushed, but honestly, it had reason to be rushed. Like it made sense. They explained why in the book it was so rushed. And like, it just happened, boom, like that, and it's insane. And it was hecking fantastic and just amazing. Best book ever. Besides, I'm feeling very nostalgic for Angels Before Man right now too, because I'm like going back and comparing all my books to my other favorite books, because I can't just say every book's the best book ever written. But Angels Before Man is another one where it's like, that was a hecking good book. Oh my goodness. It was just fantastic. Oh, thinking about it even now, I've got Lucifer from the book as my wallpaper right now. Oh, such a good book. And that's one that I do want to get. I have it on my Kindle, and I really want to get like the physical edition of it, because it's just that hecking good. It's hard to find though. I really don't like ordering books online, because buying books for me is about the experience of going to the bookstore hoping to find a woman. But I have never found a woman, so instead I just buy a lot of books. And just like getting out of the house and hanging out, when you shop online, it's not that same experience. But they don't seem to sell this one in source, because it's more like independent. Hello, welcome. I would 10 out of 10. 11 out of 10 recommend Angels Before Man, but heed the content warnings. And because I know some books are walking around like content warning, graphic violence, and then it's like, nah, you know, like not really. They're being a little over dramatic with that tag. This one is not. So content warning, graphic violence, but it only really gets bad in the second half, and it does say like the second half is sort of independent almost, where you can read it, but you don't have to read it after the first half. Like you still get a full story if you stop halfway through. And so do with that what you will. Heed the warning. Oh, you got over your cold, yay! I'm so happy. And because y'all, it is a disgusting hecking book. Like it made my stomach hurt while I was reading it, and I was just looking at the pages like, that is vile. But you know, I finished it. Yeah, it's hecking gross. Some of the wordings I feel like were a bit, oh, go have fun at work, thank you for stopping by, thank you. Some of the wordings I feel like were a bit over exaggerated for that one, but the violence one was not. It was not at all in the slightest, man. Oh, I still think back on it and I'm like, ew. Cause y'all, it was hecking ew. If he had his way, Papa would keep dueling until the day he dies. Even now, I know of only 3 people who didn't need to be carried away after the bouts. And Zeralja, that's the son, your lance-wielding friend Estinian, and yourself. You really do live up to your fearsome reputation. I'm curious though, did Papa want anything else of you? I like you, I'm telling you, a small favor, nothing more. Well, if that's all it was. Ah! Boots! 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 Boots. Equip. Ew, they don't really match, do they? Okay, that's okay. Blah! They boots. Yay! Oh, I've heard of that show, but I've never seen anything about it besides like the name. Okay. I still haven't had one bite of Namiko's food thanks to Papa's nonsense, so I'm going back to finish my plate before I head out. I've otherwise asked everyone to meet at the Forard Cabin. Come and join us after you've had a moment to recover. Okie dokie, I can do that. Yay, main story quest, main story quest. Still 92, but that's okay. Because we are getting through them today. Yay, and if I do the quest on stream, then I won't have like that fear of missing out after the stream when I'm supposed to be. What am I supposed to be doing, guys? That's right! Writing my paper. Ah! And after I write my paper, then I can go back to playing video games. Oh, but it's so hard. Life is too hard. Await your companions and continue with the rite of succession, I suppose. I suppose I can. I haven't really watched shows ever since Interview with the Vampire. There's nothing better than Interview with the Vampire, so why watch anything else? Best show ever. Oh, I gotta have like at least 1 or 2 more months to stay obsessed with it, and then I can move on. The Netflix version is weird though because it's uncensored, and I didn't even know that AMC censored it because why would they? But it's a little different, and like some of the scenes are a little different. I think in episode 3, like at the very end, is zoomed in a lot closer than the AMC one. I almost feel like the AMC cut to black after a couple seconds, but they showed everything. Gross! Yay! Sorry to keep everyone waiting. Is that it? You're all set to go? I left Eorzea prepared to travel in search of work, so I had few belongings to begin with. Bidding farewell to my fellow artisans took rather a lot of time, however. Again, I appreciate you making this commitment. Okay, so where we're at right now is they're asking for an artisan to come join, and we just recruited this dude. Shall we depart for Earthenshire then? But the brother, the Zeral Jha guy, he wants to actually recruit this guy instead. That way he doesn't have to find his own, something like that. A word before you go. I don't trust this man. Ffxiv, what are you doing here? I spend my days correcting manners, and here I am. Oh, wait, I know him. Okay, we're fine with him. Here I am perpetrating the grave offense of delaying the third promise's departure. Wait, do we know him? I feel like we saw him before, right? Please take up your axe and rend my flesh into taco meat. Must your demands be so gruesome? Besides, I told you that kind of thing doesn't bother me. That's the dude from the other quest, right? Alright, then I won't let it bother me either. What was that all about? Uncertain. I'd come to the city to purchase supplies when I spotted your entourage getting ready to leave. You seek the City of Gold, if I'm not mistaken. Okay. That's right, it's the final step of the rite of succession. If you know anything but the subject, I'd love to hear it. Then allow me to be of service. As you know, legends of the Golden City have been passed down in Tyrol for 1,000 years. Yet when it comes to describing the place itself, the stories do not always agree. Some portray it as one might expect a glittering metropolis of golden towers. Others suggested a more unassuming and owes the name to a fabulous treasure hidden at its heart. Every telling, however, has a common thread. Those who go in search of the Golden City do not return. Okay, your point? The lesson to be learned from this third promise is that to seek the legend is to court death. I must implore you to proceed with the utmost care. I mean, we know. That is all I wish to say. I shall pray for your safe journey. We are grown adults. We understand the danger. You don't have to come tell us to be careful. Thank you, Ffxiv. That was a little weird. What are we to make of these cautionary tales? If every expedition has ended in tragedy, how then did the Dawn Servant find the city and return without incident? We can ask him. It seems the legend originated with the Yakhoi. Speaking with them remains our strongest lead, I feel. A lead we shall follow in time, but first let us see Fontaine safely into the Moblin's care. Let's go! Yay! Your Twix coffee. Oh, is it gonna be yummy? I'm gonna have some tea today. I have plans for today, guys. Okay, do you guys want to hear how my day's gonna go? Meanwhile, in Kazamauka, Alice Lexa is going to finish her paper. And then after Alice Alexa finishes her paper, she's going to drive herself down to Target. Why? Because Target has almond biscotti in a brand that Alice Alexa prefers. So I will go get my preferred brand of almond biscotti and also an oven thermometer, because I remember last week I was like, I'm gonna bake some scones, right? They turned out hecking delicious, but they were hard to cook because I believe my oven is not properly set up. Like the heat is off, so it was a little wonky and it took hecking forever to cook them, but they did, and they were hecking yummy. So also side note, you know that rather large looking box of real vanilla extract that's $8? And tell me why there's like what, 4 tablespoons in that thing? That was hecking expensive for not a lot of anything. But it's fine. They didn't have any vanilla bean paste, so I googled it and it said you can substitute it like 1-to-1, right, for hecking vanilla extract. And it said use real if you want it to taste better. So I bought it. And it was hecking expensive. And it was so small. But they turned out super yummy. Anywho, so I'm gonna go do that. And so essentially I have 2 tablespoons left of vanilla extract. So I was gonna make some more scones and see if I can get my oven's temperature right, which is why I need the oven thermometer. Yay! Because I feel like every single time I try to bake something, the only thing...
Only a two-head is fit to rule. Only we are.
Why is he being so mean?
Draw your weapon. Face me in battle and learn your place.
Okay, there's a lot of infighting going on. So anywho, I've got 2 tablespoons left, and every time I try to bake something, it always goes wrong at the actual cooking stage because it always cooks really weird. Like it doesn't cook properly the way I expect it to.
I foresee a use.
So we're gonna check, analyze. It's only $7, which is $1 less than the vanilla extract for a whole hecking oven thermometer. So I'm gonna buy one of those.
The first move.
Uncalibrated, that's what the word is. So I do have like the electric thing, right? Oh! That's not good. So it'll allow me to recalibrate my oven settings because I think that the temperature is actually lower than what it's claiming to be. So like when I set it to 425, I think it's actually getting set to like 375 or something. And that's why I'm having issues, because everything is always underdone and takes forever to cook.
Restraint. I can kill him whenever I please.
I didn't realize that this one is also one of the kids. So he's one of the kids, and then the other one's one of the kids, and then the other 2 are adopted. So there's 4 kids? I thought there were 3. But he was saying like, oh, he's the runt, and he like, even though he was sired by him or whatever. Okay. So yes, I'm going to bake some more scones. Oh, I don't think I showed you guys pictures, did I? I took pictures, but I think I only sent them to my parents. We're back, and we've brought with us a willing potswer, and this is Fonjantane, a talented goldsmith who once worked at Ffxiv's Aesthetics in Ul'dah. Hello, welcome to the stream. Wonderful, impressive. You are first to return, third promise. And with an artisan from across the salt, no less, we welcome you and your unique skills to Earthenshire. Helphand will show you to the work pot. Ominous. And this is it then. I look forward to hearing you proclaimed Dawn Servant. Thank you, Fonjantane. I'll be sure not to disappoint you. Chat isn't on screen because it broke and Alice is lazy. So, I just never fixed it. The skin for it disappeared. So, it was just showing like a web browser with the chat inside the web browser, and then I tried to fix it, but it didn't work. So, I gave up really quickly. You have met the requirements of the feat of pots. Rhetoric presents your keystone with joy, smiles, and well-wishing. Thank you. I worked so hard for that teeny tiny little rock. That was like 2 months of work on my end. Jeez. And these story missions always take me such a long time. That makes 3. I have such horrible attention span. Haha, be jealous. More Potsworn candidates. Come, tell Ready Rock your tales. Bye, friends. I'm just too good. Look at me go. Ah, I was first. Welcome back to another stream, Noah. It has been a while. Oh, I thought I would just like leave them. You know, go get started. Another feat accomplished, another keystone acquired. Oh, ho, ho, ho. You are doing well. I expected nothing less of Zeralja's esteemed siblings. Your cleverness in particular is most admirable. Second promise, we must have you apply that Charlian knowledge you so cherish and arm to roll with weapons of Magitech design. And your role as the new Dawn Service Chief Advisor, of course. Oh! The tools of war hold no interest for me. I wish only to improve our nation through practical innovations. Foreign powers will think twice about testing our strength once Tuliolal is known for its advanced technology, just as the Garlean Empire was deterred from invading Charlian. That may well be true, but how long will it take Tuliolal to progress to this advanced state? How many years? Shut up, sir. With a collective commitment to education and hard work, it should not take so very. Why can't they be nice? See, why do they hate each other? Your way is too slow. Easier to expand our territory and swallow Charlian whole. That's a little mean, though. Conquer other nations through force of arms, and you're looking at a future of uprisings and bloodshed. Yours wouldn't be the first failed empire. Then we keep fighting until the mounting costs convince them to lay down their weapons until all have grown tired of loss. That's a little mean. Oh, a bugle! How exciting! How would such an outcome bring anyone joy if what you propose is a mockery of peace? Why can't we just leave? Like, let them argue and stay out of it. Ready Rock is reminded of days long ago. Okay, Ready Rock, what do you gotta say? In the time before Tuliolal, there were no pot pacts for the pot sworn. It was normal to grab snatch artisans and force them to work for mobbies. That's illegal. Until the day Galul Jaja arrived, the families of the grab snatched pleaded with him, and so he came to Earthenshire. Mobbies are not a war-make people. We feared death had come for us, but Galul Jaja just wanted to talk. I don't like the ones with, like, made-up words. It's hard for my brain to process. Be at ease. We are here to trade words, not blows. The gold work crafted in this village is superb. One can tell at a glance the quality of materials used, the mastery of technique employed. Yet it does not stir the heart. A goblet shaped by bound hands and broken spirit is devoid of luster. Compare that now to the works of a joyful artisan. She pours her very soul into her creations, and they shine like the newly risen sun. Have you not seen this to be true? And so began the custom of good living. Happy Potsworn make good works, and good works make mobbies happy. Galul Jaja's words were wise. Joy smiles did indeed bring fine craft and much jingly shine. So the head of reason was behind the forging of pot pacts. Yes, reason and clever things changed Mobby's way of life. Yay! And we're good people. Are we not questioning the absence of the one with the two heads? And the first promise tires of your talk of olden days. He would rather look to the future in the next feat. Ew. Don't look at me like that. Ew. Okay. We should be getting on as well. It's easy to play. That's good. I used to play the trumpet. I don't think I could play it anymore. But cool Jaja never did come back, did he? Yeah, he did it. Because he was stabbed. Do you have a moment third promise? Rocco Rock would repay you for helping with Kahe. He brings the tale of the Golden City. Okay. Really? I'd love to hear it. What's he gonna say? Oh, everyone has died. The towers, the streets, all fashioned from gold. Everywhere you look, every splendor you can imagine. The young, the old, and everyone in between. They live in golden happiness, a city of eternal bliss, forever perched above the clouds. Above the clouds, everything fashioned from gold. And just imagine everyone living in golden happiness. Now that's a city I'd like to visit. Is it heaven? Excuse me, Rocco Rock. Where did you hear that particular tale? Do we need to die? From our longtime Yakoi friends. They live up the mountains in Urko Pacha. Same ones. Same ones that we gotta go to. The giants again. Seems everything is pointing us their way. This feat and everything leading up to it has taught me much about the Moblin way of life. I'll be sad to leave Earth and Shire, and your joy smiles behind. Okay. We did it. We did it. Oh! Well, guys, it looks like we got a little bit of sidetracking to do. But that's okay. I like to get all of the side quests done right away. What do they gotta say? Okay, we have to go swim. They can't swim. I can do that. We gotta get water weed for them. I can most certainly do that. We're gonna be very well acquainted with Mr. Motorcycle because it goes fast. Okay. Can I swim? Okay, they also need me to swim. I can do that. Wait, where am I? Oh, there are ether currents, but they're hecking far away. Okay. What is... Oh, dang. They all want me over there. That's okay. What do you want from me? Okay, so that's gonna be a long one. So let me pick up that one last. Wrong mount! No, I'm slow. Is this also gonna be a long one? I feel like there's only... Okay, no. Okay. What are we looking for? Something called a twinkle crafter. Don't know what that means. Then we'll go grab this. I'll probably get these done, then come back and do that one. Just so we can, like, keep it at the top without having all of these. Follow the cliffs to the south. I'll reach the cracked cistern. Okay. Oh, wait. Are you gonna make me... Okay, I can do that. Can I do that? Am I gonna make it? That's hecking far away. Wait, which way do I go? I only have 3 minutes. It's okay. I think this should have... Yeah, it's got an outlet. Okay. So I'm assuming I can go around there? But I'm not positive. And I really don't have very much time. Yeah, I think I just don't have the breath control for instruments like that anymore. When I was younger, I didn't want to play the trumpet. I really wanted to play the violin, but violins are really expensive. So, I don't think I would have been good enough at it to, like, justify the price for, like, a little kid. Like, I wouldn't have been super committed to it, I don't think. Maybe. I feel like I picked up on that stuff really, really easily as a kid. But, like, nowadays, if I try to pick up a new instrument, it's hecking hard. Okay, guys, these, if they attack us, they'll, like, I think reduce our timer, something like that. So we want to stay out of their radius. Oh, wait, here's a path. Is this the path I'm supposed to be following? You played the clarinet? A lot of the people at my school played clarinet. That was, like, our #1 instrument. There were only 2 trumpets at my school. It was me and my best friend. We made it. No way. No way. We made it. That was scary. That took forever, too. We both played trumpet. I played trumpet because we didn't have to buy one. My family just had one. Okay. Oh, they don't like the moblins. That's okay. I don't like them either. It's part of your music class? Oh, mine, we were required, this is gonna sound a little weird because it is a little weird, but we had 2 options for a little bit. Eventually they gave us some more because, like, it was kind of weird 2 options, but essentially I went to a private school, which means that there were a lot of parents teaching, which isn't always a good thing. I think I'm gonna hit that one and then, like, you know, yeah. And so, we could either be in the band and play an instrument, or we could take a Chinese calligraphy class, because one of the parent teachers picked it up as a hobby to do, like, Chinese calligraphy for some reason. She was not Chinese. Not that you have to be Chinese, but I feel like that just compounded the whole issue. So anyways, those were our 2 options. But the thing is, she wasn't really qualified to teach Chinese calligraphy because it was something that she picked up as a hobby, like, a couple weeks before she decided to teach the class. So I'm not entirely sure why she was allowed to do that, but she did, and it shut down after because there were only 2 people who actually chose to do that, and her daughter was not one of them. So that was kind of weird. So it turned into band, or I forget what else. No, it wasn't Chinese calligraphy anymore though. I think they just tanked your grade if you didn't play an instrument after that, honestly, because everyone joined the band. I don't even know what the other option was. We were all required to be in the band, and then they would boost your grades if you were an athlete, because I think they got a lot of, like, athletic sponsorships and stuff there. So he said a lot of words. So if you were an athlete, you kind of got special grade treatment and stuff, which really isn't great. I was an athlete though, surprisingly. I feel like I don't really give off that energy, probably because I don't, and I was really bad at it, but I still played quite a few different sports. I played volleyball, and I wanted to play basketball, but the basketball girls were hecking mean and scary, so I never did end up joining the basketball team, even though I really wanted to for a little bit, because they were all so scary. And even though, mind you guys, this was elementary school, right? But it was still one of those sports teams that doesn't really teach you how to play, and you kind of join and you're expected to play. And it's like, excuse me, sir, I'm in 3rd grade. Like, what do I know about basketball? So I was scared because I didn't already know all of the rules and stuff, and I knew that they wouldn't teach me. And then they did play football during recess, but I never played because the football people were really scary. So What are the shorts? I can make a short about it. Yay! That would be a good short topic. So, the football people, my brother's best friend stopped talking to him. Like, completely cold turkey quit. Because they used to play together during recess, but then my brother's best friend started playing football with the football bros during recess, and they never spoke again after that. Because, I don't know, the friend was just too cool, because they played football now. I don't understand. It was a lot. So, I never did join in that, because they were kind of mean too. The dudes at my school were really mean. It was a private school, right? And a very closed-minded community, and it was sort of like... the boy moms would basically tell the boys and like encourage them to harass the girls a little bit to like show that they liked them. So I actually had quite a few issues with some of the guys in my class. I was always having to like move seats and stuff because they were always such bullies. Like they were just rude. Because the parents were like, oh, you need to like be mean to the girls because they're girls and we don't like girls, and you need to like harass the crap out of them to show that you like them. And it's like, okay. So there weren't really any good guys at that school. It's kind of like if you took the jock bro stereotype and put every single one in the same place. That's sort of the culture that that school had. Very cringe. So that was kind of dumb. But I don't talk to anyone I went to that school with anymore. Oh my goodness. Absolutely not. But it was crazy. So I played volleyball and then I was a cheerleader, but I quit cheerleading because I hated it. And I'm very short, so I was one of the people that like got up and did the stunts and stuff, a flyer or whatever. But a thing about me is that I can't do gymnastics. I was in gymnastics when I was a little kid, but I'm not good at it, and I couldn't do like somersaults or anything because I was scared of going upside down and whatnot. So essentially I was really bad at my whole job, so I quit. But one day, one of the people that was like holding me up in the air, they shifted a little bit and they made me fall, right? Because I lost my balance because they were like moving and they sort of like tipped my foot forwards and pushed me out of it. It was an accident, obviously, because like we're all little kids. But then the coach got mad at me and it's like, girly pop. I'm literally just standing here. Like, what am I supposed to do about it? So then I quit. I was in a tambourine choir for all of like 3 days, except for, this is when I was in first grade, so a hecking long time ago. But the teacher for the tambourine choir got in a bit of hot water because she was serious about tambourine choir, like super hecking serious about it. And mind you, it was all little kids. It was like a little kid thing. I don't know if she thought it would be cute to have like all of the little kids playing their tambourines and stuff, but she was too serious about it, and practices were like an hour plus in length after school, but we didn't get like a snack break or anything, and we're little kids. So that didn't last very long. My mom pulled me out of it, but y'all, when I told her that I wanted, my mom was trying to teach me like some personal responsibility. Not her fault at all. She could not have guessed how this woman would react. I told her, she was like, okay, Alice, you can go up and tell her that you're not enjoying it anymore and that you want to quit. That was traumatic because guys, I went up to this woman. Mind you, I am in probably like first grade, so I'm like 6 years old. Little tiny kid goes up to this woman. I'm already nervous and I'm like, excuse me, ma'am. I'm not really enjoying tambourine anymore and I would like to stop. And this woman yelled at 6-year-old me and she was like, you can't just quit everything in your life. Have some personal responsibility. Like, girly pop. It's tambourine choir and I am 6 years old. What do you mean? What do you mean personal responsibility? No! What do you mean? Tambourine choir? Like, you're gonna yell at me about that? And she got mad at me. And so I told my mom, and then my mom got mad. It was like, how dare you? Like, why are you talking like that? So I quit that. And I don't know, I did a lot of random stuff. I was kind of all over the place. My parents liked me to stay in like sports and stuff. I had to quit volleyball though because for some reason we got a new coach, and the new coach wanted us to, they didn't allow us to serve underhand. We had to serve overhand. right? Because they thought it would be more menacing to like the enemy team or whatever. Like the opposition, what do you call it? Competitors? The people who weren't on our team, the other team, right? That we were competing against. They wanted us to only serve overhand, that way they would be scared. But guys, I am 4'11", and before that I was shorter than 4'11", so I couldn't very much not get it over the net by serving overhand. And they were kind of weird about it. They were like, instead of telling me to like use my strength or something, they told me to pretend I was beating someone up. And I don't know if that's really an appropriate thing. Like, I get that it's kind of like, haha, silly, goofy, but also kind of like, what? Like, I don't understand. Even at the time, I was a little confused because they would literally, they would pick like a boy in my class or my brother, and they would be like, pretend that you're just punching them right in the hecking nose and use that strength to like hit the ball. But that was kind of weird. Like, I feel like we shouldn't be encouraging violence in such graphic detail to the small children. So I was just kind of like, okay. At the time, I thought that I was genuinely like pulling my punches a little bit because I was just scared to hit the ball. But growing up, I now realize that I was just a small, short child and I was using all of my strength and I just couldn't do it, and that's okay. And so I was on the B team. We had an A team and a B team, but and the B team had to travel to like the competitions, but they did everything they could to keep us from playing. Mind you, the school was only meant to have one team, so the A team and B team was kind of like a secret, right? And I was on the B team, and then when we traveled, we had to drive out of state for this big competition, right? So you bet I was not gonna be playing, right? So then we drove out of state all the way over there. All of the kids are excited because, you know, we're all friends and we're all hanging out at the hotel, like playing in the pool and stuff. It turns out that the A team parents, like of all of the kids on the A team, made like a collaboration to make cute little hair bows and accessories for all of the A team girls to wear during the competition. But they specifically excluded the B team girls. And parents were hecking furious. After the first day, I didn't play at all, obviously, because I sucked. And they wanted to win. But then all of the B team parents were like, where'd they get those accessories from? And they were like, oh, we had a great time making them last night. Y'all, there was fury, and the B team girls drove home. Like, we just dropped everything. My mom took me straight back home. She actually stopped at this like pit stop sort of situation, like one of the big truck stops, and they had a store in there that sold stuffed animals, so she bought me a Fluttershy stuffed animal on the way home, and I've got it in my closet right next to me, in fact. And she was like, I hate those girls, I hate those parents, awful. So that was crazy. I wonder how their kids are doing though, because some of those moms were really mean. Like, they were really, really, really hecking mean. There was this one time a girl transferred to the school, and one thing about that school is they hated transfer students. They said absolutely not. If you weren't, like, there from preschool, they did not like you. So this girl transferred from public school, and all of the parents were clutching their hecking pearls. They could not believe that the school would allow a public school transfer into the school. So the parents hated this kid, and they would tell the kid that they hated her and that she was like the devil and she was a bad person, and she's literally just there existing. Like, yeah, she's a little mean, but aren't all kids a little mean, like, at some points? Pretty much, yeah. So anyways, all of the parents were like hating her, and they were saying, we need to have a birthday party, but don't tell her or her mother because she is not invited. Yeah, it was awful. I feel bad for her, but honestly, she didn't really care. I hope she didn't actually care, but she just thought that they were all kind of weird because they were kind of weird because, like, yeah, sort of like that. Honestly, that is true. There was one girl who transferred who was really good friends with my brother, actually, and her parents, they were engaged. They were not married. The scandal that created, oh my goodness. So I kind of want to look them all up on Facebook, but I don't have a Facebook because I don't have any personal social media, like, in the slightest. There's not a single social media account that exists under my own name. So, and I would like to keep it that way. So, but man, I really want to look these people up on Facebook and be like, dang, I used to know these people. And not a lot of them have Instagram. I think when it was like back in the day, this was before Instagram came out. So a lot of people my age still kind of do use Facebook more than Instagram if they're not super into social media, just because that's what we had and that's what was out. So I don't have Facebook though. I waited. My mom didn't let me get a Facebook account, but Instagram came out and she let me get an Instagram account. And then I posted a picture of an apple with a leaf on it. And I captioned it, my friends, a perfect apple. That started a scandal. Oops, how was I supposed to know that I shouldn't have posted something like that? But my classmates started getting mad at me because I posted it. It was specifically because of the caption, a perfect apple. Because, and I don't think this is representative of any religion, mind you. Nothing can be perfect because only the Lord is perfect. And they got mad at me for calling it perfect because it was an apple with a leaf on it. I'm sorry, that's not a crime. Ugh. I'm going to send that man a message on Facebook who said that to me. I still remember him, I remember his name, and I remember the strong emotions that made me feel. I was mad. I was like, dang. I was such a dramatic child. But I can't believe he said it. It was the same guy who would like go around in public places, like whenever we went on little field trips to like the park and stuff. He's the one who would always go up to people and try and like convert them. And he had the audacity to tell me that my perfect apple was not perfect. So, I don't know, maybe he needs to hear about this. I must send him a Facebook message and say we got beef. But it was that same dude. His sister was my babysitter, which is kind of weird. But it's fine. I think he dated my best friend for a little bit too. But I don't know, that was after my time. That was beyond after my time. Honestly, I think he's homosexual. But I don't know, I haven't really kept up with him. I feel like a lot of people who went to that school turned out homosexual though. But that's okay. So I don't know what all went down with that. Okay, it's control space. It's like, I hope I remember the buttons for this. You gotta swim all the way to the bottom. Oh, it's so pretty. I like the one. Oh wait, I can write mounts down here. That's right. I don't gotta swim. I like the Tempest, I think, from Shadowbringers. That's what it's called. That underwater area is so cool. But yeah, that was crazy. Oh, it's an arch. I was like, how are we underneath it right now? There it is. Okay, and then the last one is over there. One more. So I don't know about that. There is this one guy that I was really close friends with in high school. Like really close friends. We are super good friends. And they followed me on Instagram. And I'm a little nervous. I'm pretty sure that they followed me in high school because I just rebranded my own account. It was never really a super personal account, so there wasn't anything I had to like take off of it. So I just changed the name and made it like my VTuber Instagram account. So I think they might be following me from that. But I don't know. So because they like every single thing that I post, and everyone else unfollowed me after I did that. unsurprisingly. The only other people were like some old coworkers and stuff, and they all unfollowed me. But this person did not. So, I don't know. I kind of want to follow them back and be like, hi, we were good friends. Let's be friends again, but that's terrifying. Yeah, I don't know what the whole like recruitment thing was. I think they were getting us ready for multi-level marketing schemes because all of the parents did that. But I don't know. Sensi was insane. Jeez. Sensi's crazy because people just don't seem to care that it's like carcinogenic. And like the wax warmers aren't exactly a foreign concept and you're allowed to buy wax melts that don't give you cancer. But the parents, like, they just don't want to hear it. Those mom groups, absolutely not. So not really sure about that. I didn't even have to swim. You're just lazy. Here you go. Yes. Oh man, the pyramid schemes. I actually, when I did make a short about this, but I suppose I could make another one. When I was in high school, I was in a business class because I wanted to be a businesswoman. Y'all, I hate business. Being a businesswoman is the worst, just so you guys know, like, if you were curious. But, anywho, I digress. So, I was in this business class to be a businesswoman, and my teacher brought in another, like, another teacher who worked at that school, right? And this teacher was part of one of the energy, I forget exactly the name for it. Right, I dropped out after a year. I said, no, no more, it's awful. It was another teacher at the school, and he tried to recruit us to his pyramid scheme. And my teacher was like, see, you can get like a hecking Lamborghini, they'll give you a Mercedes, you just gotta like sell and recruit, and this is a great business opportunity. And it's like, ma'am, you're not qualified to be teaching a business class if you're trying to like sell us a multi-level marketing scheme. No, no. Yeah, I went for accounting and I quit after a year because it sucked really bad. And now I'm in it for communication. And guys, I actually really, really like the classes I'm taking. I didn't realize that one could enjoy college. You almost joined CAO? Oh, sorry. I mean, vector marketing. You know? I think they sent me a letter after I graduated high school. I don't know how they got my hacking address, but I thought it was quite funny. Not the CAO. And those stupid little vector marketing hacking letters they send you where it's like, we're a marketing agency. And then it's CAO. That's one of the more well-known ones. That's one of the first ones, like after I knew that the schemes, they weren't really making anyone any money. Like even when I was young, because all of the people who were in them were always poor. But when I first started learning like what they actually were, that's the first one I learned about because I joined the anti-MLM subreddit on Reddit. Guys, I'm not using Reddit anymore though. I'm done. I downloaded Reddit because I was bored yesterday and I was on it for like, I kid you not, probably 5 hours. I got nothing done. Nothing brings me more unhappiness than Reddit, so I think I'm done with it forever. I keep saying that. It's like a toxic relationship. I don't understand why it's so like enthralling, but it is. Yeah, you've got a whole bunch of garbage products, and then aren't they hecking expensive? Like, you are not getting wholesale value for those products. You gotta pay like full price and then sell them for more. And the products themselves are garbage. But the reason that the products themselves are garbage is because they don't want to put any actual money into it, and they're making so much money off of all of the people on the bottom tier having to buy their products and not being able to sell them again. That's how they make their profit. The products only exist so that they don't get sued. Yay! So I don't really care for pyramid schemes. And I like my wax melts to not have cancer. I did have a Scentsy pig from when my mom was doing it. But there's better options that are cheaper too. The ones I don't really like are like Mary Kay and stuff. Honestly though, I feel like Mary Kay kind of had decent origins. Because it was just sort of like back in the day when women stayed at home quite a while ago. It gave them something to do to like socialize and get out of the house. And they did, I think they did at one point have decent quality products. Not anymore though. When I was in cosmetology school, there was a Mary Kay salesman working at the school. Which is kind of ew. I don't know why they allowed that. And she would like try and get her students to sell her Mary Kay. Like, girly pop, no. No, I will do no such thing. She must have been good though because she had the whole car and everything. Like, I don't know what you gotta do to get the car, but she had a car. It was pink. Said Mary Kay on it. 6:55. Oh, yay! So we're finally getting to a point where I can upgrade my gear. But yeah, I'm really enjoying my communications classes. I think that this is a great career path for me. And I'm so happy because I got 100%. I'm trying to like, a lot of communications is like references and networking and stuff. So I'm really like putting everything possible into these classes. And just so that, you know, I want to get good references from my professors and whatnot. Yay! Why they put their names on their cars? That's scary. I knew a girl who had her Twitch username on her car. It was actually the girl who got me into streaming in the first place. Because back in the day, like 4 years ago. It's been hacking forever, hasn't it? Alice Luxa wanted to be a Twitch streamer, but I was scared and I was like, I'll never achieve anything on Twitch. And this girl had 200 followers and I thought that that was just so insane that like I could meet someone in real life who had that many followers, and it made it feel more possible to me. So she encouraged me to start live streaming, and so I did. But I would never put my name on my car because I don't want to get murdered. I feel like as a VTuber, there's a bit more like room for a parasocial relationship to grow with some people, even if they're not like outwardly talking in my chat and stuff. So I don't even know that they exist. And I don't want to find out. If you feel any sort of parasocial way about me, keep it to yourself. Don't murder me. So that's a little scary. I would never do something like that. But some people do. And a lot of the time I see like Instagram handles on like cars that have mods and stuff. You're very parasocial. No, don't do it. Don't do the parasocial. You can't be parasocial. That's scary. Still, yay, you're still here. Yeah, that's terrifying. I feel like, I don't know. I kind of avoid a lot of it because I'm not like a lewd tuber, and I'm also not like a girlfriend experience or anything. I'm just sort of here. So I feel like I avoid a lot of it because they don't really gravitate towards people like me when they want to act a certain way. And let's keep it that way, friends. Yay. Yeah, I've only been recognized by like 3 people, which is too many. That's terrifying, guys. Oh my goodness, nothing is more horrifying than someone knowing you and you don't know who they are. Traumatized. Like, I don't have that much of a problem with it, but it's still mildly traumatizing. Because, like, who are you? Who are you? One of them was a small child. I was just minding my business out in public, and I am approached, and they say, I know who you are. And I say, what do you mean by that? What does that mean? that was probably one of the scariest moments in my life. I couldn't believe it, my friends. That was back in the Roblox days, though. I was doing pretty well in the Roblox days, but yo, I'm sick of Roblox. And I don't like dress to impress. Everyone likes dress to impress. Oh my goodness. I met this girl, right? Not like met this girl like any sort of way, just like some random girl that I talked to like twice for the sole purpose of friendship. But she stopped talking to me because she wouldn't stop talking about dress to impress, and I just casually mentioned that I never really played it and it wasn't really my type of game. That friendship was over. Very quickly. Oh, I felt a little bad, but like, guys, it's dress to impress. It's too much for me. And then also anime. She was super into anime and I'm not. It reminded me of the way I was in high school a little bit back in the day. But not so much anymore. I do like me some Gojo though. I've never seen Jujutsu Kaisen. I really don't intend to watch it either. But Gojo is pretty nice. I went to McDonald's when they were doing that promotion and I said, "Do you have the Gojo sauce?" And the lady on the headset was like, "What does that mean?" And I thought that they would know what I meant because it was so popular on social media. But then a dude came on the headset and he started laughing and he was like, "Yeah, we got the Gojo sauce." And they gave me the one with Gojo on it. So I went and got that. So, I mean, I guess someone there knew what it was. But I don't really plan to watch the show because it's just not really my type of media. And the Gojo sauce is honestly a little mid though. Like, it was supposed to be a garlic soy sauce type thing, but it was too spicy. Like, it was really spicy. And for what reason? Honestly, the dude he was really attractive too, and we were talking at the window a little bit, but we went our separate ways. You shouldn't ever come on to workers like that because it's their job to be really nice too. But he was really nice. But unfortunately, that dream died and now I'm back to the Barnes Noble one. So we'll see how that goes. Oh dang, did I just glitch out? Sorry, I was fixing my sleeveys. Beetlejuice? Oh, I don't like the movie because I'm a hater, honestly. The whole reason I like the musical. Let me put that out there first before I like talk too much crap. But I don't like the movie because he's hecking ugly in the movie. And I just can't do it, guys. I can't do it. I'm sorry. Maybe I'm shallow. I'm shallow with my fake men. Like, I'm sure the actor's fine and the actor's not ugly. The whole character design is ugly. So, I don't really care for it. I like the musical design so much more. What do you gotta say? I am Ine. Okay, let's go talk to this person. The musical is so fun. I love it so much. Me? What am I eating? I'm not eating anything right now. I had some chocolate almond granola bars for breakfast. And I got a tonkatsu ramen bowl waiting for me for after the stream. But as of right now, this current moment, nothing. Right? Alex Brightman is the best Beetlejuice. Do I want to do this quest or do I just want to talk? I've got to wrap it up here shortly anyways because I've got homework to do. So let me tell you guys all about my life. Hey guys. Hello. We finished a singular main story quest. Are you not proud of me, of my progress? You should be. You should be. Yay! I forgot what I was saying. Oh yeah, I don't really like him in the movie because he's just a little ugly, but I really like the musical. Oh, have you guys heard the new epic musical? Oh my goodness. It's so good. I love the Epic musical so much. It's my favorite. But the other day I was talking to some people and they were like, what kind of music do you listen to? And I was like, musicals. And they were like, what musicals do you listen to? And I couldn't remember any of them. Does that ever happen to you guys? Where like someone asks you like your favorite of literally anything and it all just leaves your mind. So then you look kind of awkward and dumb because you're like, I don't know. Like, why would I lie about liking musicals? Obviously I'm not lying, but it's a little suspicious that I just don't say anything. And I'm like, one of them. One of them's my favorite, I'm sure. Oh man, I hate it when that happens. I have like a little list in my head of like FAQs, I guess. Because I feel like especially as a streamer, people ask sometimes. Not so much anymore. I feel like we got a little group going on, so there's not so many newcomers. But and people used to always ask me like, oh, my favorite things, and I never knew. I never knew. So now I got a little list in my head, guys. All my favorite things. But they change very rapidly. And like video games, oh my goodness. People recently, I talk about playing video games a little bit. Oh, Ride the Cyclone's pretty good. And they're like, what games are you playing? And I never know. I don't talk about the ones that I play on stream specifically because I kind of play random games that I'm pretty much the only one creating content for at this point in time because they came out like 10 years ago types of games. And so I'm not gonna tell them, oh yeah, I just played Resident Evil 3 and whatnot. And then they go on YouTube and they look up Resident Evil 3 Let's Play, and who comes up? Me. I come up. So I don't really want it to be found out in such a manner. So I never know what to say. Streams, I mean, not super soon. We're just chatting away a little bit. Guys, I need to order more loose leaf tea. Don't let me forget. I only have $40 in my bank account. But once I have more, then we're gonna order some loose leaf tea. Should we pick some flavors? Me thinks yes. Okay, now, as you know, apparently it's considered an okay brand on Reddit, which everyone knows is obviously the best place to go for any opinions ever. But I like Harney and Sons. It is my favorite brand. Every tea that I have had from them, I have loved except for their children's line strawberry vanilla. That one is disgusting. But see, you can shop by collections and stuff, but I don't want to do that. I just want to see like all the teas. Like teas. Okay, there we go. Oh, it looks like I've got more options to search. On browser instead of on the phone. Okay, salted caramel. How do we feel about salt? Wait, no way! They got a decaf version of the Paris blend? Ah! Yes, you need tonkatsu too. We all need tonkatsu. Of course you can use it in your portfolio. Anything that you design of me can be used in your portfolio. Any fan art, anything at all. Guys, the Paris blend is quite frankly one of the best teas I have ever had. It's a black tea base with flavors of vanilla, caramel, and bergamot. Oh, it's so delicious. I still have some. I might go make myself some now, but guys. It's salted caramel. I have had salted caramel tea from a different brand. So I was reading the black tea base at the same time. But I'm curious to try it in this brand as well. And if it's loose leaf, it's $11. Get this, guys. $11, $11.50 for a 4-ounce tin. How many cups of tea do you think this 4-ounce tin for only $11 makes? I'm sorry. Did you say 40? For $11? 40? What joy! Thank you! Thank you for your support, June! I'm glad you like it. So that's a heckin' good deal, my friends! That's a heckin' steal! Oh, I'm so excited. So we'll get the salted caramel and we'll definitely get decaf Paris. That way I can have it at night. Victorian London Fog. What is this one? Chocolate Chai Supreme. That sounds good. Honestly, though, I'm a little bit of a hater. I don't particularly care for chocolate teas. But that's just me. Honestly, though, the only type of chocolate tea I've ever had is the Heartstopper one from Republic of Tea. And I do not like Republic of Tea at all. Their tea's just garbage, in my opinion. In Minecraft, it's not good. Is it pronounced lychee or lychee? They got that one, but it's sold out on the 4-ounce tin, so I have to buy a whole pound of it. And if 4 ounces is 40 cups, how many ounces are in a pound? Okay, what's 40 times 4? I don't need that much. So we'll skip that. What's a Victorian London Fog? Well, what flavors does it have? I imagine it's Earl Grey, but what makes it London Foggy? Do I have to add my own milk? Oh, it says it's got vanilla and lavender flavors in it. That sounds yummy. Okay, let me save these all. Guys, I can't wait to spend all of my money on tea. Because right now, I have a bunch of loose leaf tea, but they're all fruit flavored. And white peach matcha. That's weird. Wait. It's matcha, but you steep it? How strange. It's not like the powder. Fascinating. I like white peach. And I like matcha. Tiramisu. Oh, but that might be espresso flavored. And I don't really care for espresso. Yeah, so all of the teas that I have that are loose leaf are very fruity flavored. And I do like fruit flavored tea, but and there's a certain point where I just want a nice black tea. I really like black tea. Butterfly pea flower. Is it just a flower? It's just the flower. Can you drink just the flower? This one is royal chrysanthemum, but this is just the flower. Do you just drink it? I imagine probably, but that's just a big flower. These ones are vanilla rods. What do you do with that? Tastes like toasted marshmallows. That sounds yummy. Use 1 rod per cup of tea. Okay, sounds expensive. Huh. I can't wait to buy some of these. I can't wait to get paid, my friends. But I do find myself always like being drawn to just Earl Grey flavors. Just different flavors of Earl Grey tea. So I feel like I don't know what flavors to get if I want to branch out. And burnt marshmallows. And the thing about me is I don't really care for marshmallows like themselves. But man, I love marshmallow flavored things. And they're just delicious. Delicious, delicious, delicious. I wonder if I search marshmallow if it'll come up with anything that tastes like that. It just comes up with the rods, but those are $24. I don't think you get very many. But see, there's so many different Earl Greys. I've got their standard Earl Grey, but this one's called Earl Grey Supreme. What's supreme about it? A higher grade of tea with the addition of silver tips? What does that mean? And what's a silver tip? people say that it's delicious. It looks delicious. You only like them burnt. When I was a little kid, I didn't like to eat the marshmallows. I just like to light them on fire and watch them burn. Because I crave violence, apparently. But I never actually... ate them. So my parents would only give me like one per like fire pit day or whatever. And they would let me burn a singular marshmallow and watch it go up in flames. A wedding tea. I ain't getting married, but that looks yummy. This is a Viennese Earl Grey. It's lighter than other Earl Greys, and it has more lemony notes. Guys, I need tea right now. And the only thing is, I tried brewing my my tea bags in my teapot, but it didn't really work. It tasted kind of bad. And I don't know what I did wrong. I feel like every single time that I have to do tea and use 2 bags instead of 1 bag for like the amount of water, it doesn't turn out properly. And I don't know why. Because it says for every 6 ounces, and I do 12 ounces when I brew it in the pot. But it just didn't turn out. It makes me sad. Okay, guys, should we open up my homework assignment? That way I can have it up and ready to go for when I come back from brewing my tea. I do have my little tea like station set up in my bedroom, so all I have to do is like brew it and get the water, and then I can just bring it right on back up. And I can enjoy it while I do my work. Because I got this cute little sugar packet. Ah, there's my grades! She hasn't graded all of my assignments from last week, but the ones that she has graded, I got a perfect score! So where am I sitting? I'm sitting at, I think, a 99%. I got an A+, guys! I'm so excited! I'm so happy! It is through Canvas, and I found the Turnitin thing to be very nerve-wracking, because back in the day, in 2020, Canvas didn't have that, where it was like the originality report thing, so I was hecking scared when I saw that. I thought I got flagged, because honestly, I do type a little bit, I think Gothic. Honestly, I love pink and girly pop things, but for my personal, like, style, I really like Gothic stuff. So think of like Gothic clothing and like beauty aesthetic, and then pink and girly pop like things that I own. So it's kind of like a mixed match. So like my Stanley cup and my desk and everything is super cute and girly pop, but my own like self, I like to dress in like all black clothes and look all cool and goth, but I don't like goth makeup or music. I'm a fake. I'm sorry. I just like wearing all black and looking fancy schmancy. So I definitely prefer the Gothic design for like outfit aesthetic. I'm excited to see it if you design it. You gotta post it in the Discord, that way I can see. But yes, my friends, I will leave you here. That way I can go do my homework that's due today. Fun. I'm a bit of a procrastinator, but that's okay. But the next stream is, I think, tomorrow. Let me check. Honestly, yesterday, because I was on Reddit so long and I slept so long too. Oh, it's not tomorrow. It's the 6th. Okay. I'm fine with that. Oh, we're just chilling. I like the chilling days. I'm trying to do more of those because I like to just relax and talk a lot and play games and stuff. Yay. And so very much looking forward to that. But I thought that I missed today's stream because I thought it was yesterday and I was a little scared. I was a little nervous. What's that? I want that! Wait! Hon. Castlevania Dominus Collection. Have you guys played Castlevania? Do you like it? Okay, guys. I said, I want that, please. I already have that one. Okay. Yay! Sorry, I got an email from Keymailer about some new games. And you know I love me some games, guys. I hecking love me some games. Especially free ones. So let's see what happens. The Castlevania show, isn't it on Dead by Daylight? I know a dude who hecking loves Dead by Daylight. And he was talking about a new Castlevania chapter, and I thought he was talking about like this show or something, because I guess he just didn't deem to mention that it was Dead by Daylight, so it didn't clock me that he was talking about Dead by Daylight until I got a pop-up for it on Steam. And it's a new chapter, so I'm like, oh dang, those are called chapters? That's what he was talking about. So I don't play Dead by Daylight. I tried, but I didn't like it, which is fine. But I feel like I know everything about it. Horse Valley? What's Horse Valley? On Roblox? I haven't played any Roblox games for a long time. For a long time. It's been a minute. I just don't really care for Roblox games that much. Like, they were fun for a while, but especially now that I don't have very much free time anymore. And I've been getting really into reading books. Oh wait, I never did get the proper name. I know. So the reason that I stopped playing it was actually because I think Wild Horse Island is the one I played. I don't know if they're the same, but hecking, I had my daily login rewards and it got up to like 50 days or something. And then I lost my streak and never logged on again. So that's my heartbreaking tale, my friends. Okay, it's called Even Though I Knew the End. I'm about halfway through. I'm not going to tell you guys my thoughts on what's happening in the book because that's a little spoilerish, but it's a little interesting. It says, a magical detective dives into the affairs of Chicago's divine monsters to secure a future with the love of her life. This sapphic period piece will dazzle anyone looking for mystery, intrigue, romance, magic, or all of the above. An exiled augur who sold her soul to save her brother's life is offered one last job before serving an eternity in hell. When she turns down her client, sweetens the pot by offering up the one payment she can't resist, the chance to have a future where she grows old with the woman she loves. To succeed, she is given 3 days to track down the White City Vampire, Chicago's most notorious serial killer. If she fails, only hell and heartbreak await. I will say though, that even though it's a really short book, it seems very well developed. Like, from how far I'm in, I'm about halfway through. So it is developing very nicely. It's a pretty good book. I'm hoping to finish it today, that way I can give you guys the full rundown next time we see each other. But it's pretty good. It's pretty good. Next up on my list, what else do I got? Hold on. You guys hear my poor creaky chair? He's doing his best. I'm not really sure what to read next. I have a lot of books that are the first in the series. Do I still play Fortnite? Yeah, I just played Fortnite yesterday. It's been a while since I played it on stream. Maybe we'll play it next stream. But a lot of the books I have are part of a series, and I don't really want to start a series. So it's hard to decide what to read next. I do have You've Reached Sam, which is very popular on social media. So, sorry, I'm like standing off to the side looking at my shelf. So I've got that one. Then I've got, I do have A Marvelous Light, but I think that one is also a series. So I'm going to wait on that one too. I've got Most Ardently, which is apparently super controversial. I didn't know that. Wait, no, that one wasn't controversial. It was the other one. It was Solomon's Crown. That's apparently super hecking controversial. I didn't know that when I bought it. I just bought it because it looked cute. I didn't know who those people were. So maybe I'll try that one just to see, like, what it's all about. Uncertain. We'll find out. But then again, if I start a series and I like it, like I do have Wolf Song. And I know that there's a Barnes & Noble exclusive edition of, I think, the 3rd book. That's like a hardcover. it'll give me an excuse to go. So maybe I'll try that one. I just really hecking hope it's not Omegaverse. I don't think it's Omegaverse, but my brother brought it up and he was like, oh, ho, ho, a gay werewolf book. But I don't think it's like that. I think it's more like of a serious werewolf book and not an Omegaverse one, because that's not really my cup of tea, honestly. It's not. And I feel like every single hecking fan fiction these days is always alternate universe, Omegaverse. And I don't care for that. I just want canon universe fan fictions, but apparently that's too much to ask for. But it's fine. Anywho, I am going to go eat my ramen, and then I am going to do my assignment and then maybe get a short up. Look forward to part 3 of the Resident Evil 3 series. I'm very astonished, my friends, because... Oh, I do have the original Dracula. Maybe I should read that next. Oh, good idea. No way. I forgot I had that one. It's hiding a little bit. Okay, next up I'll do Dracula then. Great choice. Great choice, Wonton. I don't know if it's the original one about lesbians, but I mean, I've got the like wives or whatever, or like together in A Dowry of Blood. But I don't know if it's gonna be that much in like this Dracula, because I know that a lot of the media was like that and then it was censored. I do have the uncensored version of Dorian Gray that I need to read. I'm hoping to get through that one before the Netflix show comes out. That way I can properly hate on it. But I'm not quite there yet. We're getting there. But I'm working through it. But yeah, anywho, I was so hecking excited to see like the turnover rate for my part 1 and part 2 of my Resident Evil 3 videos, because usually whenever I made those videos, it would be like some people watched part 1 and then it just dropped down once it got to part 2. But for the most part, people watched both of them. That makes me so happy. They recommended my streams? Oh, hello. Oh, I don't know if I make content quite like them, but I know who they are. I don't make a lot of Final Fantasy XIV videos, but that was pretty cool. MTQ Capture, is she still doing those guides? Because I feel like I haven't seen them in a long time and I've been struggling a little bit. She's literally single-handedly and personally ruining my life by not posting them, but it's fine. It's fine. I'm having to learn how to do things that I never had to learn how to do before, but it's fine. Resident Evil 8? Oh, I haven't played that one. The only Resident Evils I've played are the one that was first person, I think it was 7, and then the one with Leon, I think it was 4, and then 3, the one I'm playing right now. And every single time I'm surprised by the zombies. I don't know why. I keep forgetting that Resident Evil makes like zombie games. Something about it just doesn't give zombie vibes though until I start playing it, and I'm like, wow, zombies. That's why every time I play it, it's titled something like, wow, zombies, because I always forget that zombies are a thing. I don't know. My favorite is still Evil Within though. Like, I don't think any horror game is gonna beat the Evil Within for me, because man, oh, the second one was so beautifully fantastic. Oh my goodness, never have I played a game like that one. I kind of want to record. Oh, hello, Archie. Hi. I kind of want to record some Let's Play videos for the Evil Within series, just to have them completely immortalized, because those are the best games ever. Oh my goodness. And like, oh, the callbacks to the first game, oh, that made my heart happy. Guys, it was the best. So if you haven't played those games, change that. But definitely play the first one first and then the second one second. It's not really one of those game series where you can like skip around like Resident Evil is. It's very much a linear storyline, so check it out. Anywho, it is about my time. Time to go. I've said that like 3 times now, but this time I'm serious. I will see you guys not tomorrow, but the day after, which is Friday. Yes. Yay! But thank you guys so much for watching. Thank you so much for your support. And I will see you guys again then. But you might see me not alive popping up here and there before then. Bye bye, guys.